All right, welcome back to the continuation of our Manhunt. No, not Manhunt, no, Monster Hunt adventure in Dungeons and Dragons Wrath of Ashardalon. We need 3 more monsters to complete this quest. As you can see, well, almost entirety of our trophy pile. We've already killed 9 monsters. There's 2 on the board, 2 rather tough ones. The Gibbering Mouther over there and Growl over here. Our goals for this episode are as follows. We need, well, obviously 3 monsters to complete the quest, but apart from that, I want to explore these 2 tiles, the long hallway and the vault, because I want to dig through these custom-made room event decks for each individually named tile. So that's what it is. So in order for me to draw one of these cards on the long hallway, I need to step on either of these entrance tiles, not tiles, squares on that tile. And for me to explore the vault, I need to open the doors and see what's inside the vault actually. So these are the goals for me. This is the beginning of a new turn, so all our heroes are ready to go. So what are our options? Grell, who's in control of Caliph, he has 2 HP and 15 AC. Let me put his card over there. Hopefully you can see that on camera. If not, I'll be summarizing what's going on the AI cards and the rest of it. But is there anyone here who could deal 2 damage to him in one go? That's a good point actually. There is a chance for the wizard to drink the elixir of dragon magic used during your hero phase. Instead of attacking, choose a monster within 1 tile. So he's not. I would have to move in here. Okay, or maybe at least kill Gibbering Mouther. Ha! I can kill Gibbering Mouther if I'm lucky. So then, I just breathe fire. So how appropriate is this for him to breathe fire? But look at him. Look at the length of his breath. 2 tiles, mate. Wow, good lungs, buddy. So I think what I'm going to do is this. I will activate with our wizard here, Heskan, and then I will use the elixir of dragon magic. I will roll on this table here. Hopefully, if I roll 16 plus, I deal 2 damage and kill him immediately. If not, then I'm not in trouble really, unless I critically fail. So 1 to 5 is a critical fail, because if I roll 6 to 15, I'll deal 1 damage, and then at the end of my turn, I will use one of my flame spheres to deal additional damage. So there is a backup. And instead of moving, I will use my eye to go into this room here, which it can do now because the doors are open, and the eye will explore towards that direction. I want to move in there as well because there's free loot lying there. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm activating with Heskan. I'm beginning my turn with Heskan. He's using the elixir of dragon magic. So let's roll. Come on. 11. 11 is 1 damage. So 1 damage goes through on the Gibbering Mouther. Oh, and by the way, Gibbering Mouther is under Tarak's control. So we're fine. So we attacked. We use this. Okay, so discard after using it. Let's do it. Let's discard it. Now, my options. As I said, I might move in with my eye to explore, because then 1 turn here, 1 turn there. But my issue with Heskan being here and not being able to move is that he's too far away from these guys. Yeah, but let's do it. Why not? Like this. The eye moves in there and explores in that direction. It is a black triangle, of course. A dreaded black triangle, but we also have a door. So let's do it like this. Okay. We draw a monster card. Okay. And let's see what it is. It's another bear. Okay. there was a bear here that we killed. So there's his twin brother or sister comes into play. So let's remove Grell for the time being because it's confusing us. So the bear is there, okay, and we also need to draw an encounter card because there's a black triangle. So the encounter card that we drew is a cage. Haven't we seen one of those already? Stepping on a pressure plate causes a cage to drop on top of you. You are cursed. Place this card on your hero card as a reminder. You take -2 penalty. Oh, but hang on. It was actually our wizard eye that explored that tile. So are we going to discard this and draw another one? Or we're going to play it as Hesken, you know, that he moved somewhere on his tile and he stepped on this plate. Yeah, I think that's the way we should do it. So you take -2 penalty to AC and you cannot move while this curse is active. Oh, lovely. Instead of attacking on your hero, or you or a hero on your tile can attempt to open the cage on 10+. Oh, I can't stop it with my XP because this is the only card I have in my XP pool. So our wizard is trapped in the cage. Okay, lovely. And then we will activate the bear. Okay, so if the bear is within one tile, it moves adjacent and attacks. If it's not, it just moves one tile closer to the closest hero. All right, so that's Hesken, our wizard. Okay, and I forgot, at the end of my hero phase, which I should have done before my wizard eye explored, but it doesn't change much, right? It doesn't break any game unless the gibbering mouther was in my control, which it wasn't, because as I told you, it's under Tarak's control. But I'm using my sphere to deal another damage to this gibbering mouther and kill it. Okay, so it goes into my trophy pile. I have 10 more monsters now, and 2 more are on the field, so they both 2 HP. However, I will where's his card? His card goes into my XP pool, and I now have 5 XP, so I can see, I could have, yeah, that was really important, because now with the 5 XP I could have stopped the cage from dropping on Hesken, but I will not do it. I will allow for the cage to be, well, for Hesken to be in the cage, but there's something even more exciting ahead of us, which is a treasure. So again, just a portion of the, let me show you the entirety of the custom deck compared to, I think I showed you this on our setup video. This is the original deck that comes in the box. I put it on the side just to, you know, just to make it a little bit more exciting. Let's make a cut there, and it is fortune telling. This is a blessing. Play this blessing immediately. When drawing encounter cards, draw an extra encounter card and then discard 1 encounter card. Discard this card at the end of your next hero phase. So it wouldn't have applied here. So he has a blessing for his next activation, which is quite good because he's in a cage, so he cannot move and he cannot attack. So he's guaranteed to draw an encounter card. All right, because the way I'm going to play it is that if I cannot move, this curse applies to my wizard eye as well. We'll see about that when we come to it. So let's proceed. Who's next? Who's next? Oh, and by the way, Hesken has 3 wounds on him. All right. Okay. So now we go back to these guys. So our cleric here is dazed, so he can either move or attack. Do I want him to move though, or do I want him to attack and heal himself, or Caleb? Caleb has 3 HP, 3 wounds on her. So, and now the Grell will attack with its tentacles. So I think we will do just that. Let me have a look if we can heal anybody. Attack adjacent, 1 monster within 1 tile of you. I could try and attack Grell with Quinn using his Sacred Flame. Attack one monster within one tile of you. And if you hit, choose yourself or one hero on your tile, which would be Caliph, because she's the closest, so Grell will attack her. And heal one. And then, as a result of me healing, I would get rid of the condition. Then I could move. So that's alright. I could place Blade Barrier, but I don't think we need that. Choose a tile within two. Alright, so I think I have a plan. Right? What's the Grell's AC? It's 15 though. Do I have anything? No, I have this holy symbol, but that won't help me boost my damage or my my rolls. So actually it's a hit on 9+. So it's slightly, you know, it's almost 50-50, isn't it? I either succeed or I fail. And then Tarak could activate and try to finish it off and move in onto the long hallway. Yeah. 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 What about that? What about Tara? Can he do 2 damage? Can you do 2 damage? You can't. Attack one adjacent or shoot 7+. It's slightly better, but it doesn't really make any difference. We have this Ring of Dwarven Determination, but again, this only applies when a monster is adjacent to you, so... Then I have Bad Luck. At the start of your villain, draw one additional encounter card. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm activating with my Cleric, okay? And first thing he's going to do, he's going to Sacred Flame Grell, okay? So Grell's AC is 15, HP is 2, so I'm hoping to hit it for 1, then I'll heal 1 and get rid of that condition, which I won't. So it's 13 against his 15. It's a miss, okay? So I failed that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Blade Barrier, okay? Choose a tile within 2 tiles of you, place 5 Blade Barrier tokens on 5 different squares. If a monster is placed on a square with a Blade Barrier, it deals 1 damage to that monster. So here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, and secure the entrance from that direction. So if the bear activates and moves in, it's a guaranteed 1 damage, and then we will roll d20 to see if he hits any of the other 2 barriers or he takes the safe route towards, because these 3, these 3 will make it adjacent to, so it's, you know, 33, so 1 to 6, 6 to 12, 7 to 12, and 12 to, well, yeah, 1 to 6 is a guaranteed hit. You'll see what I mean when we get there. So this gets exhausted now. And I think that's all our Cleric could do. To be honest with you. Yeah, and he did not lose the dazed condition as a result of healing. So he is dazed, so he cannot move. He loses that at the end of his turn. He did not move, so I need to draw an encounter card, which is... Oh, ceremony progress. Oh, it shouldn't be here. This card cannot be cancelled. If the Vast Gate marker is not in play, discard this card. Okay. So it's like a trigger for something else. For one of the... But it's the adventure. It shouldn't be here. Sorry, guys. It shouldn't be here. I forgot to take it out. So I'll draw another encounter card, which is this time Time Leap. You fall through a rift in reality as unfathomable energies warp the space around you. You are cursed. Come on, another curse? Place this card on your hero card as a reminder. Remove your hero from play, draw a monster card, and place its figure in the square your hero disappeared from. Oh, lovely. At the start of your next hero phase, place your hero on any tile. When your hero returns, discard this card. Oh, that's interesting. So my cleric disappears, and I draw a monster card, which is Duragar Guard. Okay, where are you, buddy? Over here. This is our Duragar Guard, a dwarf. Yeah, he goes there, and it's quite good positioning, because look at his activation. If he is adjacent to a hero attacks with a Warhammer, which he has a massive one, however, if he was on a tile with an unexplored edge, for example this one, he would have drawn another tile and placed it there and spawned monsters. So he's like a... In Wrath of Ashardalon there are two monsters that can do that. Himself and Kobold Dragon Shield, whatever it is. Yeah, they do the same. Nasty little buggers. We'll probably come across some of them. So anyways, this is Duragar Guard. So he's in control of our cleric. Cleric disappeared off the map. He was sucked into a time leap trap or curse. So now it's the Duragar Guard's activation. He's not adjacent. Otherwise, the Duragar Guard moves one tile toward the closest hero. So, that's interesting. The AI card does not describe the situation like this. So I presume if he's on the same tile, he just moves adjacent and attacks. But who does he attack? Here comes my d6 to tell me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he attacks for 8+, dealing 1 damage. 1, 2, 3, that's the rogue. However, look at that, 3, and he misses. But there's an option for our rogue, which is called Tumbling Escape. You nimbly roll out of harm's way. But he did not hit me, so I will not activate Tumbling Escape. So that's his activation. That's his activation done. So now it's down to Tarak and Caleb to activate and finish this turn, and hopefully explore one of these tiles. The named ones, I mean, and draw from these decks and see what happens. So if we activate with Caleb here, she has the Talisman of Repulsion, okay, on her, right? Let me, hang on, just a minute, sorry. She has 3 wounds on her, okay. She has 3 wounds on her. She has the Talisman of Repulsion, which until the end of your next any adjacent monster that attacks you is moved 1 tile away. I could have used it if the Duragar got attacked Caleb. Candle of Invocation, on the other hand, put the torch token on your tile until the end of your next hero phase. Each hero within 1 tile of the token gains +1 AC and +1 bonus to attack rolls. There you go. I will use Candle of Invocation, used during your hero phase. I'm activating with Caleb now. Alright, so I have +1 AC and +1 attack rolls, 2 attack rolls, which I will just put it there to remind me. Oh, and by the way, I'm using the token from Folklore of the Affliction. Okay, so Talisman of Repulsion goes back to the inventory, and maybe we will use it later on. Now, what is it that we can do? I could... something that will deal a lot of damage. 1 adjacent monster. Well... Oh, I could use Righteous Smite. Your righteous attack fills your party with preternatural resolve. Attack 1 adjacent monster. I would attack the Duragar Guard. Hit him for 9+, well, hopefully 3, killing him. That would be 11th monster on the thing in my trophy pile. If I miss, I deal 1 damage anyway, but I will heal both Caleb and Tarak for 1 hit point. Okay, so that gives me an option to do that. I could Holy Strike, I could lay on hands. Okay. Do I really need that? No, let me do it. Let me use Righteous Smite. We're almost at the end of the mission. what I'll try to do, I'll try to retreat to the start tile just to make it more thematic. So I will not stop right there by killing 12 monsters and then what? You know, make a campfire or something? No, we just have to retreat to the starting tile to claim our reward. So there we go, 9 plus. She doesn't have any buffs. Yeah, she doesn't have any buffs. No, sorry for that. She doesn't have any buffs. So there we go, 14 plus 9, that's you're dead, mate. So 11th monster. The Duragar Guard card, yeah, goes into my XP pile. Discard after using it. No, this stays after. This will go after your next hero phase. This gets exhausted, yeah, like that, and we get to draw treasure. So this time, let's have this. Ooh, Tome of the Devourer. It's an item. This green tome's cover, oh, like that, and pages have a strange metallic feel. An eldritch yellow sigil marks its cover and emanates a sense of foreboding. Used during your hero phase. Instead of attacking or moving, put the skull token next to a monster within one tile. Heroes attacking this monster gain +2 attack bonus. If it's not killed by the end of your next hero phase, you take 2 damage and discard this token. Ah, nice. So it's like a, yeah, I think I'll move it. Do I have any skulls though? I might have some skulls, but where are they? Small skulls, right? No, I don't have any handy. No. Okay, so we just need to, I'll just, what can I do? I'll do it like this, okay? I'll do it like this to indicate that it's that symbol, the skull symbol. It buffs, it gives me +2 to the attack, and hopefully Tarak will shoot it and be able to do something. All right, so I'll just leave it there so that I remember that it's active. Okay, so that was our attack action. I took the card, I put the figure there, I collected treasure, so now I can move. I will move into, for 1. So it says here, long hallway. Do not draw a card when revealing these tiles. I did not. When a hero enters one of these tiles for the first time, pause the hero's movement and draw a respective card from the deck. After resolving the card, continue your hero phase from where you left off. So Caleb here, she has 6 movement points, so she used 1, okay? We need to remember we have 5, and I'll just put a d6 indicating 5, otherwise I'll forget. So let me shuffle these, and I'm quite excited to see, I don't know, this one, long hallway. Okay, let's have a look. It's an event. A large magic mouth appears on the wall. As you enter the hallway, it screams an alarm. Oh my god! Move all monsters within 2 tiles of the long hallway, 1 tile closer. So it's just that one. 1, 2. Nope. So nothing. Discard. Whew, not that bad. So he moves 1 tile closer. Okay, so I presume that it just moves there for 1 tile. Okay, we have 5 movement points. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll remove that. I can explore the vault, draw the from the exploration deck only when I open the doors, so maybe next turn. So this was Caleb, she activated. So it's only Tarak left who can activate. But Tarak here, our buddy, is cursed. You are cursed. At the start of your villain phase, draw 1 additional card. Roll at the end of your villain phase, 10 plus. Okay. So I'll put it there, otherwise I'll forget. So he has both the Candle of Invocation here. Oh, no. Wait. Sorry. No, it's the Grell. I forgot about the Grell because I moved him, so I got confused. But I activate Grell because he's under Caleb's control. So If Grell is adjacent, it attacks the hero with a venomous bite. And the bite, you can see, is +7. 1 and poisoned, and miss, it's very small. Yeah, it's just 1 damage. So Grell attacks for 7+ against Tarak's 14 AC. And it's a miss. It's 2, so 9. So it missed, but it still deals 1 damage. Okay? So it dealt 1 damage to me. Yeah. Okay. So Tarak has 1 HP on his character sheet, and now Caleb's turn officially ended. Villain's turn officially ended. He goes back to Caleb's play area, and now it's beginning of Tarak's activation. So he has this bad luck. Let's do it properly. Now I can use my Ring of Dwarven Determination. So hero class any, I can use that. Hero receives +1 to attack when targeting adjacent monsters and +1 to speed. On an attack roll of 16+, the attack damage is increased by 1. This is a permanent item. So I have +1, so +2. And the Tome of Devourer gives me additional 2, so +4 actually. So Tarak will Tarak here will use his distracting jab. You escape the clutches of your foe as it reacts to your attack. Attack one adjacent monster. If you hit, move the monster 1 square. After the attack, move your speed. Okay, so it's 7+. So what did I say? 1 for the ring, 1 for Candle of Invocation, and 2 for the skull. Here, so +4, and it is 9 + 4 is 13, and it's a miss. Okay, because Grell's AC is 15. So even with all these buffs, Tarak, you're a terrible rogue. However, if you hit after the attack, move your speed. I did not hit, so I do not move. What's his name? Grell. And if I understand it correctly, after the attack, move your speed. So if you hit requirement, I don't think it applies to the last line. So I could move my speed, which is 6 for our rogue here. So he could either join my friend Caleb here, or just move there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. So yeah, let me move there. This goes back, and I'll have to draw 2 encounter cards as a result of that curse. Okay. So yeah. And then I'll explore. And I explore, wow, a white triangle, but it's a dead end. Okay, can you see it on camera? Yes, you can. It says here, at the start of your villain phase, draw 1 additional encounter card. But I did not draw any encounter cards because I drew a tile with a white triangle. So this does not apply. Roll at the end of your villain phase. It's not the end of my villain phase yet because I need to... Oh, sorry, wrong pile. A monster. Ah, there he is. Kobold Dragon Shield. This is the other spawner, if you like. But look at that. How unlucky for you, mate. Since this is the dead end, there are no unexplored edges, so he cannot use his special ability to place tiles and summon additional monsters. So this does not apply to him. So right after I activate, right after I draw a monster card and I place it on the board, then I have to draw an encounter card if it is either a black triangle or I do not explore, since I've done that. Now, now the monster activates. If the kobold is adjacent to a hero attacks with a sword, it's not. Then the portion in the middle, which I just described, does not apply, so he moves one tile closer towards the closest hero. So he has just done that. So he goes under Tarak's control, right? So this applies you to if it's not killed by the end of your next hero phase. So I'll just that's for Caliph, okay, and that is until the end of your next hero. So yeah, so this is for Caliph, okay. We've done that. Now we need to roll for the bad curse. 13. So we managed to get rid of it. So Tarak is no longer cursed. Woo! Let me tell you, it was rather hectic. So I hope I did not screw anything too much, at least. So this is where we are. We just need one more enemy monster to be killed, and then we need to retreat on the starting tile and be on the stairs. This is not in the official rules. This is how I like to play it, all my missions, because they become more thematic and realistic, you know, especially when you have to go in and do something and then come back because somebody hired our team, our party to kill these monsters, and then I need to go out and claim the reward. All right, so I'm adding a little bit of a flavor here and there if I can. Right, so as I said, every hero activated. Yeah, I was just double checking. So this is what it is, just a summary of where we are before we stop this episode. So Tarak here, he got rid of his curse. He's got Boots of Leaping and Ring of Dwarven Determination equipped. He has 1 wound on him. Our cleric, 3 wounds. He's not on the map because he was cursed with time leap, so he will come back when it's his turn. At the start of your next hero phase, place your hero on a tile. So this is what's going to happen. He's equipped with holy symbol. Heskan, our wizard over there, he's also cursed. He's trapped in a cage, so he cannot move, he cannot attack. He needs to get rid of this cage. He needs to get out of the cage before he can do anything. He has Dagger of Seeking equipped by his belt, and also he can use the fortune-telling blessing that he found the scroll of when he killed the gibbering mouther. He has this cave bear in his play area. He's controlling that monster. And then Caliph, she equipped the Talisman of Repulsion, and she's in control of that grell. She also used Candle of Invocation, which is this, which is indicated by this flame torch token. And until her next activation, this torch gives +1 to AC and +1 to attack rolls. And also she used the Tome of Devourer, which placed a skull token on the grell. It's like a debuff. It takes 2 more damage too. Yeah, it takes 2 damage when hit. Okay. No, sorry. It provides +2 to attack rolls, but if it's not killed within by the end of her next hero phase, she will take 2 damage. Sorry, I got it wrong, but that's what it is. So this is the summary of where we are. Like I said, 1 more monster, and we need to get out of there as fast as possible. So there it is. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.